idea.
I'm laughing because I'm adding a new format to the podcast. So I'm going to continue doing the long form interviews like this, but I'm going to start putting in a couple of 30-minute what I call solo-sodes where I just talk about a topic. And one of the topics I wrote down is fuck your idea. And I don't mean to be rude about it or crude, but it's your ideas are bullshit. Like there's a million good ideas. Facebook wasn't a great idea. Facebook was intense execution. Google wasn't the first search engine, so it wasn't the idea of search. It was what you did to actually make it become a reality. And I get so many people who, and I don't want to rant too much because I'm going to do this solo-sode, but I get people coming to me with, I want to talk about my idea, but sign an NDA. And I'm like, fuck your NDA. Like, I'm not signing your NDA. If you want to tell me your idea, fine. But let me ask you this. Are you willing to quit your job? Are you willing to raise money from your friends and family and put every penny that you have into this business to make it a reality? And if your answer isn't yes, then your idea is just going to be that. It's going to be an idea that you talk about over drinks with your buddies, but don't bother me with it because it isn't the idea that matters. And so again, I'm going to stop the rant, but
Yeah, I could go on and on this topic, but I'll pause that too, just because like I really think I could go off on a tangent.
Mm-hmm.
But I think all of this started with whether or not we pivoted.
Yep.
Like and John can see he's not going to have problem filling time with me because I like to talk. So once I realized I didn't really know a lot about the ed tech market,
sure.
I was like, man, you know what could really use sort of a social network would be the enterprise market. Mm-hmm. And this is way before Yammer, right?
Okay.
And if you actually think about, if I showed you some screenshots of MindSmash and I showed you some screenshots of Yammer, you'd be like, yeah, that looks really close.
Interesting.
And so I bought a domain called, and this is just so funny. Yeah. I know the term unified communications. So like I see the letters UC all the time. They don't mean anything to anyone else.
Yeah.
So I buy this domain UC Mesh.
Okay.
And I show it to Chris Halligan and Chris Halligan goes, Uckmesh? What the hell is Uckmesh?